The northbound side there, just past 175 around Pennsylvania Avenue, just pushed one off to the shoulder, but still seeing some pretty good delays through the area. I-30 eastbound of 2nd Avenue, that wreck in the right lane back in things about I-35E. Also got the problem on Woodall Rogers eastbound of Pearl. That one's taking away the right lane. And we do still have a bit of a bunch of I-35 going northbound. If you move out down Fort Worth up to North Loop 820, the earlier wreck cleared out. Things are still slow through that stretch.
Pick up weed
on the one on Monty Cook. Classic Chevrolet. Relax. Enjoy the difference.
Classic Chevrolet in Grapevine knows you like buying to be easy. That's why they created the Classic Easy Pass online buying tool.
Yeah.
Visit ClassicChevrolet.com to get started and find new roads.
All natural, man. That's the way to be.
Hello, this is Brad Barton in the WBAP Weather Center.
All
we
natural.
are going to be sunny to partly cloudy with a high of about 91 or 92 today. It was 90 yesterday. 92 today. Low to 975. High tomorrow, 94. So we jump up a little bit. 96 on Friday, and then we're going to be near 100 this whole weekend. Right now, at
gosh, she pissed on fucking cigarette. She's going through cancer. Shit.
Texas Democrats say a return to the state capitol is not in sight.
It's been more than a week since House Democrats broke quorum to stone the Republican voting measures to go to D.C., where they're protected from arrest by jurisdiction. Not all House Democrats, though, are in the nation's capital.
How's everybody doing out there?
Turner insists enough will stay
What a world we live in.
quorum from being held. While in D.C., the Democrats are pushing federal voting legislation, mostly virtually, though, after 6 of them tested positive for COVID, like Neville WBAP News.
Meanwhile, an aide in House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's office and the White House staffer have both tested positive and reportedly came into contact with the Texas lawmakers who are positive for COVID-19. Republican Congresswoman Beth Van Dyne of Irving has introduced a resolution urging the U.S. House of Representatives Sergeant Arms to assist Texas in returning the group of Democrats to Austin.
They had no plan moving forward. They were just escaping. They were getting away from doing their job.
She says the resolution requires appropriate law enforcement in D.C. to assist Texas DPS in its efforts to return the group back to Texas.
Excuse me, 1 month.
Now a check on Texas.
Yeah, that's what I put in Art We Trust, because I know it's in God We Trust. I know that. Boy, do I know that. It just seems like with money, it's more. I don't know. Shit. What's the price of art these days, anyway? Who knows? See, I'm cheating. I'm cheating right here. This is an oil canvas. I'm just putting in some highlights with this pen because I'm out of silver. I'm trying to get more oil sticks. God, those are expensive too. But that's like what I've always liked to work with, is these oil sticks. I learned it back in high school. They used to call them cattle sticks. And this is actually one. You can get them from the feed store. It's what they mark cattle with. How it stays on them, you know, rather than branding them and shit. And they make artist ones too, of course. This one's gold, and they're expensive. I don't know. I've been going through about one per painting per color for these big diamond paintings. This series that I'm doing. I've never really done a series. When I was apprenticing under artist Matt Stevens, that did the restoration on the Vatican, he had taught me. Well, I've learned a lot from that cat, mainly depth, and he was an aficionado in Trump Loy art. He had done Madonna's house, Cher's house, Liz Taylor's, that bitch Martha Stewart. He said that she was a bitch too, just mean to everybody. Anyway, so what's going on out there, y'all? I don't know if I have any viewers that like, comment, subscribe. I finally worked out this chat room thing, so if there is anybody popping on, out there, well, you can do whatever. But I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do me this morning. Still haven't got to sleep. I don't know why. It's my insomnia. I took one of those I'm taking many sleeping pills. First of all, that's what's going to eat my stomach up because I'm eating so many damn sleeping pills. But I took one of those prescribed ones. I grabbed my mom grabbed and gave me one, and it knocked me out for about 30 minutes in the chair. So I got a little bit of sleep. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. I'm thinking about getting a new bike. Of course, I want a Harley. Saving up, I got my Harley fund. But I want a bigger bike than the 50. I need to get this Grom off this guy, at least, step it up and get that whenever he wants to get rid of it here in a little while, my buddy. My brother had a Grom. They're good bikes. Anything Honda, it'll last, Oh. So what's going on these days? All these rappers are killing each other out there, y'all. I'm telling you, it's a hot summer, and you know it. It's crazy. That's something we all need to pray about. I used to be in a church group called God Squad, and we would go over to, gang neighborhoods and talk to these boys and share the Bible with them, tell them there's a different way out, trades, learn something in school, mainly learn the Bible and walk in Christ, not in thuggery. Yeah, we're called the God Squad. Funny, we'd show, whenever I first met these cats, coming from a football game over there in Plano, and we left the football game against all the advice from all the like some parent teacher, up there telling us not to leave, but we wanted to go to McDonald's. And I crossed the field and we run across these guys, Randy Speed, the youth pastor, and they were decked out in camo and black shirts, and that was their thing, you know. But they would go and talk to these boys about putting their bandanas down and picking up the Bible, and I think that would be something else if people would just love the Lord and learn to love each other. Really, I'm kind of messing this. I don't want to do too much in this pen. I'm trying to get some of the detail. I definitely need to get this. This crown on this beast of the apocalypse. That looks a little better. At least whenever I'm going back over, I'll go back over it in oil. I'll know where my lines are. Yeah. So yeah, these are the beasts of Revelations. You're a workman or my neighbor or something. And see, this one's supposed to have a lot of heads on it, looking out in different places. That looks a little bit better. Yeah, I need some silver paint. I ran out of silver. That's something I might need to pick up at the store today. And whatnot. And shit. Oh, where'd that other cigarette go? So, I don't know if I'm going to drop any stories. This probably, I'll just wrap this up after this cigarette break and go catch some Z's. But that's one thing for sure, is having some sort of foundation, some grounding in the Lord, having a conscious contact with the Lord. That's what it's all about. Having that conversation and listening for his voice. It's anyway, that's where, for me, where I've been my whole life, was trying to discern the spirits, trying to listen to where I need to go out there. I was so independent and guided by my own ambitions from it. So definitely, I became a man when I was 12. In every sense of it. I took it literally. I mean, I was driving. I used to pick up my friends every night because I've always had this insomnia. I go 2 or 3 days without sleeping. But the thing about it, moving up to Plano when I was 10 years old, I used to sneak the car out just to go up to Denny's at night. 11, 12, I mean, they knew I was taking the car at night. I mean, by 12, my grandmother gave me her Cadillac. But she believed in me. Nana, she was always there, and she knew that I was a smart young man. What an adventurous soul. I gotta say, my grandparents are in heaven, but I know I feel them all the time. They're there in memory to guide me. And what great people. That's one thing you got to be able to do is bury your people when it comes time. You don't want to have any sort of qualm, any bad stuff in between you. You know, that's when you go reach out to them. You know they're going. You know, reach out. You're there, and be happy too. This life can be so riddled, and the eternal kingdom is what's bestowed upon us and promised. And that's where I've never lost sight of, fallen short, but I've never lost sight of the goal. Yeah, lazy days around here. Looking for a job, trying to get another job. I don't want to do plumbing anymore. Already have gone through all the motions, and that's just a shitty job. Hopefully I can start selling more paintings. Please, if also anybody sees this and you happen to need any paintings, just get at me. You can commission artwork. I can do anything. Picture of a dog to the Eiffel Tower. Need a little Sharpie here and cheat too. Find one that works. Come on, work. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna get into any stories. This is just gonna be a live. I've been kind of thinking of my homie Lil G today. I talked about him yesterday, and how he was one of the first people to die after that Collin County jail. It's time to look on to better and brighter stuff. I love all my homies. Boy, did we see some wild times. My boy Manny, Garrett, Sean. Tosh, my love. Gracie, my love. Yeah, I love so many people in the struggle. Yeah, it's morning time. It's time I usually am able to fall asleep just a bit, catch a few Z's, you know. But I do have christianbrooks.com out there. If you need any leather work, get a hold of Pops, please, over at the Blue Suede Shoes or Christian Brooks Leather. Guess who came to see me? It's the Harp Rudy. Baby. Hi, baby. She wants some pit. She wants some pit. See, goes right into my pit. It's a pitiful kitty. It's a kitty. I'm thinking about getting another pit bull too. You know, old Skylar girl's been so good over the years. And I love her so much. I just, I've taught her some really cool tricks. And I think that, like, my best option is to get a pup and be able to let the pup see, you know, all the commands that I've been able to give Skylar over the years, because it's the most docile pit bull. I mean, I've never understood why people were scared of pit bulls. They're just so pitiful. Pitiful pits. Yeah, here we go. Hair burn. This is a burn kitty. He's a pity, pitiful kitty. It's next to my armpits. She does, see? She does this every day. Just loves burying her head in there. I think it's because of dark or something, or she's always having a real cold nose. A cold nose, don't you? Don't you, baby? Cool. Pretty. Yeah, I love this kitty cat. Yeah, I went through the Christmas Eve story the other day, and that was just such a memorable time. Little G's place up in Starwood was one of the best. I think they ended up selling that to one of the Cowboys, actually, because they lived in about 3 of the houses that they built over there. People would want, they'd build theirs all decked out into the 9s, and then they would be like, "Oh, I want a house just like that," and buy it off them. So you'd go build another one, And I think maybe, I will keep some of the plumbing, because getting into building houses is where I want to be. Also, I want to be able to flip a few houses and be able to show all my skills and trades and have that out there too. Why not? So if you stay tuned to this channel. You'll be able to learn a lot of this stuff. I'm gonna put everything I know out there. All I know and love to all those out there that I love. That's what it's about. Giving back, you know. Giving back. What led me to my path of destruction, I couldn't actually say, but that's something I've been thinking about and getting into a video and telling, some of the stuff about the trial. Now I don't want to jump ahead too far into it. I want to kind of do some series. I'm just at the beginning. At 12, my big run was 12 to 17, and I changed my life after that. I still kind of remember the night that it all changed, and we're gonna get there. We'll get there in the story. Just be patient. Starting to work out if I'm trying to write a movie here or what, and obviously I need to storyboard. So being that without said, there's going to be a lot of content coming your way. Our crew was always thick. It was always tight. We had always watch out over one another. Real quick story. I remember being at this party and seeing one of my mates, Cellini, that had, come out for the first time to go party, and he drove, and he didn't know how messed up he would get, but I just remember him saying to me, I can't get home. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. And so, I was working, and I was obviously with people. I was with Manny that night, and maybe Brock or something. We ended up, I did Shalania straight. I drove his car home. Of course, I had to crash out on the floor or whatever, but he always remembered that, in college, when he came back, he said, man, he probably saved my life that night if I would have gotten that car and drove. Little did he know, I was way more messed up than he was. I was just better to drive. But yeah, it was the first time I met Cellini's dad. Said thank you, drove my son home. Sucks I had to crash out on the floor or something, but dude probably helped me out with a term paper or something later, in high school. Yeah. Pretty kids are talking to me. It's Harper Lee. Harper baby. It's baby Harper Lee. Harper's the wee baby. Yeah. Yes, you are. You're the weeest little baby there is. Here, let's see if I can get some of this Harper. It's the weeest little baby there is. And there's a sweet little baby. That's Miss Harper Lee. The baby. Harper Lee. Harper baby. Getting her some pity. Yeah. Yeah. We love our animals, don't we? And I'm an animal. I've already made a 30-minute video. I'm just a beast with it. All right, so I'm gonna go try and catch some bees. Said I wasn't gonna leave any story, but yeah, I just remember that one party. Being in some warehouse that night. Not sure what warehouse we were in, who was throwing that party, but I'll look in my journal or something. Okay, y'all. Stay tuned for new content and some more skill videos. I think I'm going to start working on that 54 here pretty soon, and I'll be recording all of that too. For all those car guys out there. All right, go team, go America. God bless.